So what is War Thunder if you've not seen it or played it or even heard of it before? Well, a lot of people are going to say it's like World of Tanks, but really it isn't. It has tanks in it, World War II tanks, and you go into player versus player battles in your World War II era tanks, but that's pretty much where the similarities end. You see, in War Thunder, there's a lot more focus on more realistic aspects of tank warfare. For example, tanks don't have hit points in this game. They have crew members and they have modules that make up the tank. Engines, tracks, guns, ammo racks, fuel tanks, etc, etc. And to knock out an enemy tank, you either have to kill the crew or you have to blow up the tank or disable it. You know, it's realistic in that aspect. It's also a little bit harder to get into because you have to learn how to aim and you have to learn where to aim for on the tank so that you knock out the important modules. This is pretty tricky for a newcomer to the game, and it's something I've had to learn as I've gone along, and I'm slowly getting used to it, but the game does put things in to help you learn these right from the garage. And also, arcade battles, it isn't full realism, it isn't full simulator. There's a lot of stuff in there just to allow players to jump in and start learning the game and having fun. But when you're new to it, can be a little bit off-putting. So anyway, we're going to check out some of the features of War Thunder Ground Forces arcade battles, and we're going to see some live play of me that I recorded earlier. So do bear in mind that I am still very new to this game, although I have played it on and off for a little while. I haven't learned as much about it as I need to, so I'll probably make mistakes. And if you guys who've played War Thunder before spot me making mistakes, then do point them out in the video, because I need to learn, folks. And there's no better way of learning than having someone watching me and telling me where I'm going wrong. So keep those comments coming, and let's go and check out some action. Okay, this looks like a brand new map to me. I've not seen this one before. We'll have to find our way around in this very carefully. We can also choose our ammunition loadout before we go into the battle as well. And by the way, you can just stock the tank up on ammo, but bear in mind that makes it much easier for you to get ammo racked and for that to explode. So I think we're just going to take a bit less. I don't think we're going to need full 131 shells, so that should make us a bit less susceptible to blowing up and catching fire. Alright, so as I say, I don't know this map at all. We're going to go for Charlie point, C point. I'm just going to follow these guys in front. These are also, there's a Panzer IIIe in front of me. Controls in arcade battles mode are dead easy to move around, but sometimes I think a little bit too easy, because as you get speed up in the tank, you can oversteer. And see what I'm doing there? I'm hardly touching the keys, but it's slipping around all over the place. I'm not sure whether it's just overly sensitive or whether I just need to be or get used to the controls, because it does steer very quickly, it does turn very fast. Not so much in realistic battles. Whoop, did it there, did it exactly there. You know, rattle of machine guns behind me. Right, let's get up here. We've got a really strong force. Whoops, what the hell did I just hit? It caused me to rebound off. Tracer going over the top. Oh, and if you're wondering what's the point of having machine guns, we're all in tanks. Well, actually, if you hit an enemy tank with a machine gun, it lights them up on the minimap for your team to see, which can be quite useful. And also, players can jump into aircraft as well. So you can use the machine guns on some of the tanks, particularly the anti-aircraft vehicles, to shoot down enemy aircraft. Oh, hang on, there is a target. There's a target spotted. I don't think I have a clear shot. I don't want to be giving him my side too much. Let's move on in. An enemy tank up ahead. Whoop, okay. Physics do seem to slow your tank down a lot more when you go over obstacles. Perhaps more fitting. So what is this guy? There he is. Critical hit. You have to actually aim for weak spots where it's actually going to penetrate. I shoot him through that. Yep, shoot him through the fence. Got him. See, actually, after you don't take down the target's hit points, you actually have to kill the crew members or blow up the tank itself to knock them out. And you can do that in one shot if you get a good shot that goes in and damages it all. Oh, hang on, I think we've got artillery fire coming in here. Back off, back off, back off. I'm stuck on a rock. Let me get behind the rock. Got outflanked. Actually, I've got my own artillery strike I can call in here. Let's do it there. Oof, that is definitely enemy artillery coming in. Let me just back off a bit further. Enemy artillery, by the way, is not an artillery class. Say it's just something you can unlock on each tank and you can call in a bit of artillery support. Oh, I've got more artillery support coming on top of my head. Let me just make some space over here. Ooh, that looks like it's close. We have a rock to hide behind. Oh, looks like some of my stuff is hitting there. Can I see that guy? Yes, I can. Let's see if I can scroll in a bit. You can see me too. We've got some hits on. SU-51? SU-51, sorry. You can see on the kill cam where it's hitting him. I really want to see if I can take out the gunners and stuff. I don't know. I'm going to have to learn the positions on these guys. I think we've got him burning. Boom. Got him. It really is a case of having to aim for the bit on the tank that matters. And that can be both good and bad because you can get taken out too easily. Oh, hello. Critical hit. What is that? That's a Panzerjäger. Those things are quite flimsy. Oh, something behind me. Something behind me. There is. I see it. Got my artillery strike active again. Let's call this in before I get blown up here. Let's just shoot that guy. I'm in a bit of an isolated spot here, so this ain't good. Get him, get him, get him. Where's he gone? Saw him come out. Did he just suddenly die? He came out and then vanished. Oh god, I'm getting shot. Can I still shoot with this? There. Is he there? I saw something there behind the bushes. Oh, hit. No, that's my artillery going in. That's the artillery going in. There, up there. I'm getting wrecked here. I can get out of there. Nope, nope. I'm not going to get out of that. Let's put the fire extinguishers on. Well, I had a nice little run there. My team melted away around me. I got a couple of kills. You can see on the kill cam exactly how a shell comes in and penetrates. I'll tell you more about that in a moment. Let's get in a respawn, because this is something else. You can respawn. You can have backup vehicles of the same type. I don't have any backup Panzer 3Es, but I'm going to bring in my Panzerjäger 1. This is a very flimsy, and again, you can adjust the ammunition loadout. This is a very flimsy tank destroyer, but it's got a nice gun, and this one works well from range. So yes, I was saying about how it really matters where the shell comes into the tank. It also matters what type of shell, because penetration isn't everything in arcade battles. Well, in War Thunder, obviously you need to penetrate to do damage, but if you over-penetrate, it'll just go out the other side, not doing much damage. And also you need to look at the amount of explosive filler that a shell has, because when it penetrates and it explodes inside the tank, that's where the damage comes in. The shrapnel and the explosions, killing crew members, damaging modules, that's important. British tanks are pretty difficult, the early ones, because they fire solid shots, which tends to go in, doesn't always fragment, sometimes goes out the other side, but it doesn't explode. And I found the British tanks a little bit trickier to play early on. Okay, so we know that they have checkpoint C. I don't know, is it... Oh, hang on. Yep, I think we can see. I'm getting some aiming assistance, by the way. I've got no machine gun on this tank. Looks like there's something just over that ridge, but I'm way out in the open there. There, you can see something moving. Well, try that. No, he's behind the cover. No, I haven't got direct shots on there. By the way, you don't just aim at the tank in War Thunder. You have to gauge the elevation, which obviously is higher when you're shooting at a longer range target. And I think that's pretty cool. In arcade battle, though, you get that little white cross, which gives you a lot of aiming assistance. So you are told, basically, how high you have to elevate the gun to be able to get a shot on target. That's what the white cross does. That's not my aiming point. Takes a bit of getting used to, and in realistic battles you don't have that. You have to be able to gauge it all yourself, and that allows for the player's skill to come in. We've got a shot. Critical hit. That's what we like to see. Struggling with the gun depression a little bit there. That guy's on the other side of a hill. And I'm tunnel visioned in and getting shot. What the hell? Oh, he's right there. Come on, come on, come on. Get back, get back, get back. It's a Panzer 2C. Well, he's only got an autocannon, which is good for me, because otherwise that would have been me absolutely wrecked. Can't get the thing settle on target. You see those guys? I've got that Panther 2C pounding on us again. Looks like my crew's been killed off. Both of them. Those guys don't look very well in there. In fact, that guy looks like a zombie on the right. Corpse, man. But I do have extra crew for this, and they are being replaced. Again, extra crew is something you unlock in the modules. You can spend some of your experience to unlock replacement crew, which is pretty good if someone gets damaged. So I've got a commander back. Come on. I'm getting the shots in, but it's not finishing him off. As you can imagine. Ah, what's that? That's an aircraft coming in. Can't do anything about the aircraft, unfortunately. I suspect this game is getting lost. Oh, hang on. Shoot him in the face. Can I pick up an extra kill at the end of the game? Please? Reload's long. Should I have retreated? Oh, I didn't get him. Another Panzerjäger 1. Should be able to... I got a kill assist. That's cool. Where's that guy gone? Oh, there he is. Come on. Reload. Weapons damage. That's not good. Target destroyed. See, look at that on the kill cam. That's what you need to get. I think I might be the last person left. Oh no, I've got a guy to the right. So this is the garage, and you can see all my other nations that we've got down here. There's lots of nations in the game, different tanks, different aircraft to play. Here we can see the good old famous M3 Lee, which I haven't really learned how to play properly yet. And yes, both turrets do function, both guns do work. Need to figure this one out a bit more. So that was an arcade battle. You can also see we've got air, arcade, realistic and simulator battles, tank, realistic and simulator battles, and we've also got this assault mode, which is like a PvE mode. A group of you players have to defend a point against wave upon wave of enemy, well, tanks, or I guess aircraft as well. I haven't played the aircraft one at all. So there's lots of different modes to play, and I've got to say, so far, it's looking pretty good. It's very different to other games, and I quite like what I've seen so far. So you saw in that last battle I was having to aim at weak points and things on the tank. Well, here's an in-game armor viewer to help you decide exactly where you need to shoot. You can see which parts of your tank are more heavily armored, and it also tells you exactly how effective the sloping is, which gives you an equivalent effectiveness and thickness, which is very useful. You don't need to go to any third-party website to see it. Also, you can see exactly where the modules are and the crew members are that you need to kill. You can see how the ammunition's stored in this tank, which is pretty handy if you want to get ammo racks and blow stuff up. You can also imagine how full this would be if I absolutely filled the tank up, and how easy it would be then to blow up. So we can see, what's this? This is a transmission, engine at the back, crew members, guns. There's a commander sitting up in his turret up there. It's very nice to see you've got all the information you need to learn the game right in the garage there, or at least to get you started and make it a little bit easier to play. And speaking of the garage, you might wonder why I don't have a lot more tanks in here. Well, it's pretty simple. You don't have tank slots in this game. You have crew slots, and you assign crews different vehicles. Like my M3 Lee crew, I can assign any of these vehicles that I have unlocked and already bought. I don't have many American ones, though. I'm pretty new to the American tree whatsoever. And then you have to train the crew to use that vehicle. And you can see qualification, these guys are actually expert in the M3 Lee and the M2A4. Yes, folks, if you actually change the vehicle that your crew is using, which you can, they don't lose their qualifications in previous ones. In fact, the crews are persistent all the way through the game, and you level them up. This isn't per tank, this is the crew, and whatever tank you then assign that crew, they keep the skills that they've picked up. For example, vitality on any of the crew members increases their chance of surviving a hit, or I think it decreases the chance of them being wounded and increases their recovery as well, if that's possible. So you've got all sorts of other abilities which are unique to each crew member, as you can see. Yeah, this is pretty good. I quite like the crew system. Researching new vehicles is also pretty good because you don't need to play down the lines. Yes, one tank leads onto another, but I don't need to play this LVT to research this tank next to it, this M8. I can just set that to be my target for research, and whatever tank I play, the research points go into that one. Really nice. If you don't want to play a particular tank, you can unlock other things by playing whatever tank you want, and I think that's a really nice feature. Upgrades on tanks, yes, we've got all these. These are all things that you can unlock with research points and then equip to make the tank better. Track, suspension, brake systems, fire extinguishers. Yes, you don't buy these as consumables, you unlock them via XP when you've got enough XP to unlock them, or research points, or whatever it's called. And then they are part of that vehicle. They are equipped, they are fitted. You also get to research different ammunition types. And ammunition is important in this game because more penetration isn't always better. You have to look at the amount of TNT, explosive filler, that's in them as well. Other useful things to unlock here are like crew replenishments, which allow you to replace an injured crew member. And also you can unlock artillery support, which is kind of like a consumable in that you get to use it and then you can just target a position on the map and it calls in an artillery strike. So I can see that point A is going to get captured pretty easily down there. Can I expand the map? No. Can't do it with that, at least not with the plus and minus keys. Feel free to give me any tips, any of you experienced War Thunder vets out there. Okay, we can see enemy tanks up to the north. In fact, if I go around this corner, I might see that guy poking round under this street. Can I see that? Yes, I can. And shell in the side. Oh, we've got Cromwells. Okay, these guys are dangerous. Let's go up the side of that turret. See if I can take out. They don't reverse very quick though, Cromwells. At least that Cromwell 1 doesn't. You can see my solid armoured shots not having a huge effect. That engine's a tough shot actually. Can I get the engine? I need to be back a bit further. There, in the engine compartment. See, if these were... There we go, I got a kill assist. If these were shells filled with explosive filler, that would have absolutely wrecked that guy. But they weren't. They're solid shot, and they take a bit more precision with the aiming, and a bit more experience, I think. Can I actually go through here safely? I don't think I can. I see a lot of machine gun fire coming up that road. But machine guns are mainly useful for lighting up enemy targets. And you find that in realistic battles too, I think. Okay, we're coming around the corner. Shall I go through here? It looks like there's a fight kicking off through here. What is that tank? Got view on anything? Wait, what's that? What's that? Something coming in. Something coming in there. It's an Achilles. I've got shots on him. We've hit him something. Shoot him again. Shoot him again. He's got some decent armour as the Achilles. Well, he's got more armour than I think my shell can deal with in certain positions. So, but we found a weak spot. The arcade mode's pretty good for learning a lot about the game. Realistic battles is pretty unforgiving. Oh, we've got a shot there. What is that? Target destroyed. It was a truck. An AA gun of some sort. What did I get? An NR1? NRL1? Or was that the player? BM13N. I don't know. There's a fight going on through there. What's this guy? Can we see him? Yep. Oh, looks like we can light him up with that. I think was that us? Or someone else may be spotting him. I don't know. That's what it does. It just makes them appear on the... Oh, hang on. I'm damaged. I am wrecked. Come on. I am wrecked. I don't want to repair the tank there. Can I not? Can't. My crew's nearly all dead. I'm waiting for the replacement crew to get in. Keep me alive, guys. It's nearly there. It's nearly replaced. That was one good shot by the enemy. So we've got a driver, I think. We've got a driver back. And the rest of the crew's knackered. So let's just get into some cover. There's probably not going to be much more I can do from this, but into cover and let's get this tank repaired. So repair skill doesn't automatically kick in. It takes a little while to do. depending on the damage, depending on the repair skill of your crew as well. But you can see here we've got, well, still 20 seconds left to wait until I think my turret, yeah, turret and gun are fixed. I think that was one big shot I took from an Achilles. Might be wrong, it looked like an Achilles up there. Okay, so we are repaired. There's enemies to the front. I don't think I can see them. Oh, I can. Saw him. T80. Let's just see if we can light anything up down there. Oh, I'm hitting something. See on the cam? Oh, he's back into cover. Can I get across here safely? Go quick, go quick. He says in a Matilda. Can't see that dude. Right, smoke is making us hard. I can jump into an aeroplane, except I don't think I've got my flight controls set up at all. Should we? Oh, it's gone. The option's gone. Can you see anything down there? Get a reload on. That was like some sort of shell coming in. Ooh, that's not good. I don't really want to sit in that. We do need to push this up. They control too many points, but let me see if I can do this. Not quite sure what I'm lighting up there. Nothing, as it turns out. Oh, enemy spotted. Get one through the turret. There. Oh, he's burned. He's burned. Looks like an enemy plane crashing in. Take a guess. There he is. Damn, if only I had some crew left. Well, we can keep him lit up. Hit him, but didn't do much damage, if any. Is he back in cover? Can we shoot through that rail track there? Target undamaged. I think I'm shooting through the rail car. Oh, I got another kill assist. Am I a bit out of my depth in this? What we're facing tanks that I don't recognise. T-34s, Panzer 3Fs, they're on my team. M4s. Those guys are going in, but then they're going to have to face... Can't see. Crap. I'm still not around the building. Wow. Can I just poke around the corner here? No. We don't have... The smoke. Is this smoke a good thing? That guy's really close. I need to see him. I need to see him. Let's hose him down. There. There. Well, we're getting some hits now. It's a T-34. Actually, I thought it was some rubbish thing. It's not. Got a weak point there. Critical hit. Well, that's knackered his crew. Shoot him in there again. I need to take him out, though. Can we get him there? How do we take one of these guys out? Come on, there must be some point I can shoot here. Got the kill assist again. It's that British ammunition. It's not good for totally wrecking things. Can we see that guy? Oh, can we see a bit of that guy? Can I shoot through the building? No. I think we need to push up. We got a checkpoint though, so that's good. So our score at the top of the screen has stabilised a bit. Pushing forwards in War Thunder is a very dangerous thing to do, especially when you don't know the maps. Because the key to War Thunder, I think, is ambushing people or not being seen. It's kind of hard in arcade mode when you have a big red sign over your head saying "shoot me here." Makes it easy to spot the enemies, but you're a lot easier to be spotted as well. There's a guy, he has to be there. There, get him, get him, get him! KV, what the hell is that? Now, can I safely go into that fire, or does that wreck me? I'm in a tank. Oh, hello, Valentine. We got that one, right? Let's go and get this one. That was a close encounter that I wasn't quite expecting. That guy going to stop. He's going to put me on his northern side, which means... I don't know if I can even damage that thing, actually. Chase it down. Someone killed it? It's getting pretty hectic around here. We're going to gang up on it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There's bombs on the ground. Aircraft have dropped bombs. And with a time-delayed fuse, clearly. We got it, right? I think we got it. Looks like it's all the way to their spawn now. We've got all the points. And yes, spawn camping is a thing. Oh, hang on. That's one of those guys again. Angle. Angle. There's no way I'm going to damage that from the front. Let's just try my other ammunition. Oh, I got a green circle on that one. The T-34. Oh, okay, I can damage it from the front. They got him. Hostile team has lost all of its vehicles. It looks like we've got this. Yay! Actually, do you know what? For playing a tank that I didn't think was going to do terribly well against stuff that I found pretty hard to damage, I'll take that.